Good day there viewers, and welcome to my channel Vintage Time. My name is Cliff and I'm coming at you from the land down under. Today I will be showcasing a watch out of China again. Yes, it's another cheap Chinese watch, and it's a Sinobi watch, and I bought this watch for $30 AU, which means if you're living in the US you would most likely get it for around $25. But $25 doesn't mean that it's going to be cheap and nasty. It probably means that it's not going to be as good as a $1,000 watch or a $10,000 watch. But one thing I can guarantee you, that the Chinese, for the price, they make a good watch that will at least last a couple of years or more, depending how you treat your watches. Now, if you're a person who's not on a high income, or you don't have millions to spare like some people, or you're not a YouTube channel that has contracts with other watch companies and get freebies, well, this is probably exactly what you'd like. It's probably going to be right up your street. Now, you've seen a couple of watches that I've shown before, which was a Tovice and a Reginald, and you can see there's a similar theme. I like green watches, and mainly because you can't really get them in jeweler stores. Most watches have black, silver or white dials, and it's just something special about green. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the specs, and we'll do a weight test later. Okay, so we're looking at a quartz movement. It's a gender watch for a man, analog display, round of course. They say the case material is stainless steel. Now, on the Tovice, someone said they thought the case material was actually brass and then plated. So I'm not sure about that. Could be quite possible. So this one apparently has stainless steel case. The band is all stainless steel. So now this is an interesting aspect about this watch, the actual case diameter. So from here to here we're looking at 43.5 millimeters, so it's actually quite a large watch. So if you've got a small wrist, you're going to find that this is going to be too big, particularly some of these lugs might dig in. So medium to large wrist will be suited for your wrist. This watch, you've got a case thickness of 12 millimeters, so it's quite a thick case, and we'll look at that later. Band length is 215 millimeters, and this watch can come in several different colors: gold, blue, silver, and it's water resistant, they say, to 3 ATMs. I'm not going to do the water test. I reckon these watches are not water resistant, but people have said, yeah, they can put them in a glass of water, go in the shower and it's fine. I'd go in the shower, that'd be no trouble. So let's go on to a weight test, and then we'll have a good look around the watch. So the weight test reveals that the watch is 128 grams, so it's quite a heavy watch, got a bit of heft to it. Probably not as heavy as a Tovice, but it's going to have a nice wrist feel. So on to the rest of the review. Okay, we're back again after a weight test, and as you could see that the watch was, it's not as heavy as some, not as heavy as a Tovice. Some of the aspects about this watch I like and some I don't. I love the colour. I think it's a little bit better iridescent wise than the Reginald, but the Chinese do this so well. I don't know how they do it for the price. Where it lacks, if you like a very solid bezel, the feel is quite nice on the rotation. I like them when they're light, because I kind of use these a lot, and it's, if you've got the grip of a gorilla on some of these bezels, you really can't turn some of them. The downside is it's got a fair bit of play. You can see the play there, but it is a $30 watch. It's got nice crown guards, no signing on the crown, as you can see. So a little attention to detail that some of the other watches had, they don't have. Reasonable good Cyclops eye, quite clear. You can adjust the date by just pulling it out once, and that all worked. Easy to set time, so you click out the crown twice, all set. The band itself, the material, I find it a little bit, I don't know, rattly. It's not as good as the Tovice, maybe not as good as the Reginald, although it's got solid links, and I'd say these center links are probably fairly lightweight. A little bit loose here. I guess you could be a bit tighter on the links here, on where the lugs are there. Now, this is what's interesting, is the actual back plate. It's one that just pops off. It's not screwed down. So that I kind of find a little bit hard to believe that this would be a waterproof watch. So if you want to change the battery, you've got to flip the lid on this one. They've got quite a presentable band, very similar to the Device, if I can get it out. These bands can be a little bit clunky. The actual quality of the band, as you can see, is not bad, but can be a little bit, you've got to force the catch to drop in. So when you've got it on your wrist, it's going to be a little bit harder to force in. But overall, quite a nice watch. It looks like a Rolex, and it's about the size of a Rolex. And if you don't have the Rolex money, this is probably the ace watch. Don't know how long it's going to last because I've only had it for about a week. So that will be the litmus test. So I'll be wearing this for, I don't know, a month or so. See how it goes. I like to keep my watches in good nick, so hopefully I don't scratch it or damage it. But for $30, Sinobi I think have done an okay price on it. When you get it, I didn't get any nice box. It had a few tags. It basically just came bundled in a plastic bag, you know, and was all vacuum sealed. So maybe some other companies might offer you a nice box and tags, but I didn't get much with it. The other factor was it did come out of China, and it took a month to get here. So don't hold your breath waiting for it to arrive. The Chinese post has been quite slow coming into Australia. Anyway, that's basically it on the Sinobi. I hope you enjoy my quick little interview, and it's over and out from myself, Cliff, from Vintage Time. Take care, everybody. Over and out. Bye.